Hello YouTube! So I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for a long time, all about fitness and fashion. So I finally decided to start one up. This will be my very first video. I am going to do a hair tutorial, so if you guys want to see that for this. Look, loose waves and curls. Hang on or forward over. This is probably going to be the most awkward video ever. Just warning you guys. Let me know if there are any tutorials you guys would want to see, or any makeup. No, I'm not a makeup person at all, so anything you guys see I struggle to do. Fashion, I can give you a thumbs up for, and fitness, I can definitely give you a thumbs up for. So what you will need is a curling wand. This is by far the best curling wand I have ever used in my entire life. I don't know how much I paid for this exactly, but I think it's about, I'm going to say roughly $100 and something. Although at Winners you can get this for like 40 bucks. Bought this offline on the shopping channel. The most amazing part about it is it comes with 3 other rods. So it comes with the 1.5 inch, 1 inch. I don't know what this one is, this little one. Brushed up my hair. You definitely need to brush it out before you start. And also hairspray if your hair doesn't last the whole night, but mine usually does, so I don't put hairspray in. I used to when I really wanted my hair really big, but not anymore. I kind of like when my curls die out at the end of the night because I like light waves. So you will need a curling rod, a straightener if you have wavy hair. I do have wavy hair, so before I start curling my hair, I usually start straightening out the waves underneath my hair, because even when I blow dry, it still comes out pretty wavy. Like having a panic attack because I can't find a place to put this bloody straightener. It's going to be good there. A couple of clips just to hold your hair up. Lord. So I just used 3. So first what you want to do is, okay, I know a lot of people on YouTube separate the hair from bottom to up. I usually like doing it like this. I start off with one side first. So I separate my hair into 2. Okay? I'm going to let it fall. And then I work on this side first. So I separate it from the back. Okay? Mind you, I do have hair extensions in. My hair used to be this long, but then I had to cut it off in the summertime. If you want to know the story about that, post it down below and I'll let you know. But yeah, so you start from the back. So I'm just gonna put this far away until I get done with this one first. Okay, and then my back, I'm gonna separate it into 2 again. You get a pretty good chunk. What I really like about this is even if your hair is thick, it still gets in a curl. So I like my curls going in like that. I don't like when my curls go in this way on one side and then this way on the other side. I like them both going the same direction. So in order to get that direction, you need to hold your rod upside down. And I don't like my curls starting from up here. Kind of like it midway. So I start midway and I start rolling it. Mind you, I just turned on the straightener, so it might take some time to heat up. The rod is heated up. In the beginning, when you do start doing this, you will burn yourself a couple of times, but it does come with like a mitten type thing, just in case for like beginners. When you are doing it, you don't touch your hair, but touch the rod and burn yourself. I did it a couple of times, and I'm not gonna lie, but you just get a hang of it and you lose the mitten. That's when you know you're ready. So this is how I know if it's heated or not. Tap a couple of times. I have a pretty crappy camera, so you probably won't be able to tell the curl, but I'll zoom in so you will be able to tell, so come up close. Use a drop in your hand, and because the straightener is not that heated, I like to just air out the heat first and then let it drop. The curl stays in better as well. I don't know if you can see that. So that's how it looks. I'm going to push it to the side and do the same exact thing. So let's say this takes about, I don't know, usually is about 11 seconds when the rod is fully heated up. And it heats up pretty fast, which I really like about this. So I'm able to do that for my whole entire head. So it takes like 12 seconds per strand. Just gonna let that go. Bring down the rest of the hair. Separate it again. Okay, so this is the chunks. I don't go from top to bottom. I go from side to side. The reason why I do this is because that's how my layers are, and I like my curls starting from here. So when I separate it like that, I get the long layers in the back, and then I get the front layers in the front. And then I'm going to separate it again, because this is the other, the layers in the front, because I don't like the layers in the front to be too tight as well. So I'm going to separate that again. So see what I mean about the waves? I'm very picky about having waves. So what I do usually is I go from the top and I just straighten out the waves. I'm going to do a separate tutorial on this hair straightener just because it is the frickin' bomb. I have recommended this straightener to every Tom, Dick, and Harry on this planet. It honestly lasted me, I bought this in grade 9, not this specific one, I bought one in grade 9. And it lasted me, I'm going to say about 9 years until I went to Mexico recently. And somebody stole it, so I had to buy another one. Magic, I know. Okay, so same thing with this. We're just gonna this is probably going to be like the most sloppiest video you'll ever see. Okay, and you're going to bring it on the front. You're going to part this as well. So this is going to be the front part of my hair. And it doesn't have to be perfect. If you want it to be perfect, go through it with a comb. Really perfect. But I know it's going to die at the end of the night. Gonna hold it and let it drop. Drop it like it's hot. Then the front. because this is my bangs. I'm just going to get this. I know how this curl is going to drop, which is why I started it pretty low. And then I'm just going to grab this. So I bring it to sort of roll down the rod to where I want my curl to start. And usually it starts right about where my eye is. This is a back curl. Honestly, just go over the curl very lightly. And that's it. Okay. Pretty much sits like this. Yeah. You can't really see the curl, but it all flows. Just so the curl doesn't die out on the side. So see where I started the curl? I know I like it right where my eyes are, and that's where it falls for me. Cool? So because I don't want this to die out, I usually take one of these clips. Does not do that right. And then I just clip it. Stays out of your face as well. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Separate the back. Ooh, these are the Luxie hair extensions. If you guys want me to do a review about them in a separate video, I definitely will. Just let me know. They're not going to be the greatest review. If you guys want to know what I feel about them, let me know. So this side, now that you have this side, remember how you used it this way? Same way, you're flipping it upside down, but now you're rolling it inwards. How we rolled it outwards before, we're rolling it inwards on your right hand side, right? Like this, and not the way that we did it for the other side. So that you hold the rod the same way, but the way you curl in your hair on the other side is going to be the opposite on your right side. See the curl. Then I just run my fingers through it really lightly. And what this does is it gets all the curls to go in with one another, so there's no separate curls. So to drop it, shake it out. How much of it you guys can see. Pretty much the finished look. So guys, this is the finished look. Extremely loose waves, curls. So you get this exactly the way I did it, starting side to side as opposed to down. Because when you separate it like this, like this, like this, your curls are going to start very high. The reason why I do it like that is so my curls start in the front and fall. And on the side, all you're able to see are the waves in the front. So this is how it looks from the back. I'm really sorry about the crappy lighting. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, comment if you like it. Limit the negative comments. They're not nice. But yeah, sorry about the reflection in my glasses. But this is pretty much the end result. Hope you guys like it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.